What's up, guys? We are back, and I'm looking at some more NBA three-point contest plays in today's video. I've got two plays for you in this video on top of a third play since you guys hit the like goal in yesterday's Rising Stars video. If you guys want a third play in the next video, make sure you guys get this like goal up to 175 likes, just like last video where you guys crushed it. And while you're down there leaving a like, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well as having those post notifications turned on. Let's get to these NBA All-Star gameplays, though. Yesterday was a no-go for the Rising Stars. Unfortunately, got some bad shooting, especially from Pazzi, man. He was just terrible, even at Golden State. Good news is, though, is that the three-point contest has a little bit more data behind it, as well as just being more fun to watch overall. So I'm excited for the three-point contest today. Let's get ahead of it. Before I do get to my three-point contest plays, though, if you do not know about my NBA and how good I've been in the NBA this year, go ahead and join the DubClub, man. Just join the DubClub. It's a 2-day free trial in my description, but it's only going to be for the All-Star weekend, so I definitely recommend the $15 for the next month offer instead. These are our profit numbers this year in the NBA and the NHL. Over 73 units of profit in the NBA. Over 53 units of profit right now in the NHL. I'm over $5,000 of profit on PrizePicks, as you can see here. And to put those earlier units into perspective here, if you had $50 on each NBA play this year, it'd be over $3,000 of profit. Over $6,000 if you include the NHL into that. So our NBA has been very, very good to us. We've actually hit 11 of our last 12 NBA plays, by the way. We absolutely crushed it going into the All-Star break. You can see what we did the day before right there in the NBA and the NHL. And the day before that, we even crushed it as well. We've hit 11 of our last 12 NBA plays, like I've said. So go ahead and join the DubClub right now. Either 2 days for free, get the All-Star weekend plays, or just join for the next month to get the rest of my NBA and NHL plays for the next month for only $15. Both options are in my description. Let's get to these free plays you're waiting for the three-point contest. Make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk. It's a three-point contest, not the actual NBA, so make sure you play responsibly with your units. Don't go nuking three-point props tonight. I gotta throw that out there because there's definitely some degenerates, out there, nuking Rising Stars plays and three-point contest plays. But these are plays that I think I have an edge on. But also, we're just doing this to have fun, man. I love watching three-point contest. It's really, really fun to make bets and make plays for. But let's get to it here. The first play I like here on the PrizePicks board is gonna be Norman Powell over 23.5 round one score. I think Powell's in a great spot here in the three-point contest. Now, this is going to be Norman Powell's first three-point contest appearance. And I want to talk about the three-point contest first if you don't know what the three-point contest is or exactly how it works. And by the way, I believe last year, everybody's had at least 24 round one points. At least 6 out of 8 players did. I think there were only 2 players last year that did not have at least a 24 round one score. So I do want to kind of point that out there. It doesn't mean that's going to happen this year because the year before, a lot of guys ended up going under. But I think they actually made the starry range a little bit closer this year. But getting into the rules real quick first, if you guys don't really know how it works, I'm going to make this super quick here. There's just 5 racks around the three-point line. Every rack has a money ball in it, where if you hit the money ball, you get 2 points. And there's going to be a 5th rack where it's just all money balls. You get 2 points if you make one of the money balls. They also have, though, now, which is more recent, where they have the deep three-point line. So they have the 2 deep balls that you shoot, and if you make one of them, it's 3 points. The score goes up to 40 points, by the way. You can get a max of 40 points in this, by the way, so you just has to get 24 out of 40, basically. Not 40 shots, but 40 score. But getting to Powell here, and just why I like him so much, because this really just fits him here, because this is how good he has been this year when the closest defender is at least 10 feet away. Actually, I believe it's 6+ feet here, but you can see how he's been this year shooting from 3 when the closest defender is 6+ feet away. He's been pretty damn good this year. He doesn't get too many opportunities, maybe 2.1 per game. But he's shooting 44.2% from 3 when he is just pretty much taking a wide open 3. So it's a pretty good percentage right there, especially when you factor in the money balls and things like that in the star range. But also if you take a look here, just how he is at catch and shoot, because catch and shoot is a really, really good metric for the 3-1 contest, because it's not like you're just dribbling and then taking a 3 like a player like Kate Cunningham would do, shooting off the dribble from 3. This contest fits more catch and shoot type players like a Norman Powell or like a Buddy Hield, because you're really just kind of doing that motion, the catch and shoot motion, because you have to take the ball off the rack and then shoot. It's not off the dribble or anything like that. So guys like Kate Cunningham are more likely to struggle, which is why his line is so low. But Norman Powell here, though, from catch and shoot 3 this year, is one of the best shooters in the NBA in terms of 3. He's averaging 47.2 3-point percentage this year, catch and shoot, which is extremely, extremely good. So I think Powell's in a very good spot based on these metrics, the wide open 3s as well as the catch and shoot 3s, which is why I really do like him a lot tonight. Like I said earlier, though, he is in his first 3-point contest, although he is one of the older players. He's about 31 years old, inching towards the end of his NBA career. Extra motivation to get a 3-point contest win under his belt before his career ends. He's also had a great NBA year this year, so I think Powell could do pretty good in this 3-point contest based on those metrics and those extra motivating factors. Now, my next 3-point contest play is at 24.5 on PrizePicks. Buddy Hield over 24.5 round 1 points. But actually on Underdog, he's at 23.5. So if you have Underdog or any other app that offers this available, because he's at 23.5 on every other app or sportsbook out there, basically. But on PrizePicks, he's at 24.5. So please, if you have another app available or if you're able to use another app, I do like Buddy Hield over 23.5 round one score. And if you're not already on underdog, you get a bonus if you use my promo code DOMG. So I actually do prefer Hield over Powell for the 3-point contest, basically just terms of experience, because I believe this is his 4th 3-point contest, if I'm not wrong. He's already won this one before, but it was back in like 2020. I think he played one in 2019, 2020, and it was like 2022 or 2023 was his most recent 3-point contest. I think it was 23. But now he is representing Golden State in Golden State, since the All-Star game is in Golden State. So already a little bit of extra motivation there on top of this being his 4th 3-point contest. In his most recent 3-point contest, though, back in like 2023, when they had like the farther away starry shot, is like a lot tougher for a lot of guys with the last starry shot. He only had, I believe, 23 round 1 points or 22, somewhere around there. But then he did move on to round 2 and scored 25 points in the second round. So he obviously is able to get this one done. And he is a great 3-point shooter just this NBA season, also just in the 3-point contest in the past. And like I kind of said earlier, it's just kind of because of that catch and shoot. This year from catch and shoot threes, he's not shooting as great as he has in the past at 38.9%. It is a solid 3-point percentage, though, at 38.9%. I still think it is a very solid number. And he's also a very good player, though, shooting wide open threes. You see that Buddy Hield this year with a wide open three in terms of 3-point percentages, all the way up at 45%. So really good metric still. I mean, 45% shooter from wide open threes, as well as a 39 or 38.9% from three when he is on the catch and shoot, as well as just having a lot of 3-point contests experience, as well as him representing the team, when they're playing in Golden State's arena. So I think he's in a great spot, though, to go over his round 1 points. Play really light if you do end up taking him at 24.5. It is a decently steep bump. 24.5 is pretty steep in terms of comparing that to the 23.5 that Underdog offers. So do kind of keep that in mind there. I'd play a little bit lighter if you took this one 24.5 on PrizePicks, but I don't hate it. I still think you can cover this line here and have 25 plus. But you guys did hit the like goal in yesterday's video. Again, 175 likes on this video, and you guys will get a third play in tomorrow's video. But the third play in this video here is not going to be in the 3-point contest, but the dunk contest here. Because in the dunk contest, the guy I like tonight is going to be Stephon Castle over 94.5 round 1 score. If you're an underdog, by the way, you actually get this one even cheaper yet again, which is why Underdog is just the better app for the All-Star game. Over the 93.5 round 1 score. Now, the averages here are actually pretty important here, because last year you saw guys fall right in between this, and also it's an average here. The scores are an average, and this year they're changing up a little bit too, where actually people watching at home get to factor into the score, just saying. So we're kind of unsure of how that's going to change here. I don't think the viewers at home are going to be harsh judges here. I mean, hey, we could be bumping up Castle's numbers at home by, giving him a perfect score. I believe that is how the dunk contest differs this year. Otherwise, it's like the same as the past. I think every player last year had at least a 94 score, or at least went over 93.5. I think every single player did last year, if I'm not wrong. So do kind of keep that in mind. But Castle's in a pretty good spot here. He also just won the Rising Stars MVP last night, where he actually made this comment. He said, when they're talking about the dunk contest here, he said, yeah, I definitely thought about winning, the All-Star Game MVP as well as the dunk contest. I want to take it one step at a time. Get back to me tomorrow after I win the dunk contest. So, he's feeling pretty good there. That's just a comment he's throwing out there. But obviously, a little bit extra motivation here, which is what I want for All-Star Weekend. We want guys to actually try, want to be motivated to win their, third-point contest or the dunk contest. We want that motivation in there. We don't want, like, Cade Cunningham where there's nothing on the line. Overall, I think he's a little bit slept on in this dunk contest. I think he's a bit of a sleeper in that we could get some decent value here over his round 1 score, especially considering I believe every player last year had at least a 94 round 1 score, but they're factoring like one of the judges being, viewers at home. But thank you guys for watching yet again in these videos. I truly do appreciate it. You guys have been blowing up these videos as of late. I'm not done with the free plays yet. I got a couple more free plays for you guys here. But again, do not miss out on joining the DubClub if you have not already. I actually have some NHL plays going up, because since we do have the Four Nations games today, we absolutely crushed these the last time we posted them. Great reads pretty much across the board. And we also cashed the most recent one, which was like a plus 200, because these are like normal squares on PrizePicks. You can pair some of these guys together, get some really, really nice value. Those plays are already being posted to the DubClub, so don't miss out on joining. Either a 2-day free trial is in my description, or join for the next month for only $15. Both options in my description. I appreciate all you guys who join over there. And by the way, if you get the 2-day free trial, it comes with the Discord chat where you are able to talk to me and other members about plays or whatever's going on. Let's get some more free plays real quick from the Daily Grind tool. This here shows off some of the best expected value plays in apps like PrizePicks or Underdog. Right now on PrizePicks, they'll have some League of Legends value plays, some tennis plays. They have like Dota 2 on the board. A ton of esports on the board right now, because there's obviously, not much other sports going on. Like they have the All-Star game and stuff like that this week. They do have like Four Nations plays for the NHL on the board also. You find the most up-to-date value plays by clicking on the refresh button. You also find a 2-bit power play super easily by clicking on like 2-bit power play, or simply a 5-pick or a 6-pick flex. It finds tools that fit into that play type, whatever your favorite play type is. Get this tool for yourself in my description. Click on the fancy bundle and scroll down. Use promo code DOMG to get a couple of dollars off. You also can get the ASIP generator in my description as well from the same guys here. This tool is over 2,000 units of profit since last year, and there are 20 slips currently on the board for apps like Underdog, for Better, for PrizePicks. Right now on PrizePicks, the top value play is some UFC. You have some Foreign Nations plays here, some college basketball, some League of Legends. Awesome value plays right now are available on the board. It has a profit margin of 6.2%, and it is plus EV. Get it for yourself in my description. This time, click on the slip generator, and then yet again, scroll down. Use promo code DOMG. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys hopefully in the next video. You guys have been blowing these videos up as of late, and I seriously do appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video.